Alright, well when Adrian turns around and Dylan looks around, what I'm going to do is I'll try to explain this as best I can. Usually most people don't have a problem with this. Is 10 more than 2? Right? So if you guys are going to look at an inequality, you know, if we had like a, if we had an inequality statement and I had, oh, here's 2, and if I say, well, is 10 greater than, let's pick 5. So let's say you have this 0.2 and you have 10. And I say graph the numbers that are bigger, right? Bigger than 5. Well, you look at that and you say, all right, between 2 and 5, which one's greater? And it's really easy to think about money. If you have $10 or you have $2, which one do you have more money with, right? Obviously, if you have $10, correct? So you'd say, oh, well, if it was greater than, then it's going to be all the way to 10. However, when it gets to negative dollars, it gets a little bit more confusing. So let me try to explain the best I can for negative. It's really easy to, if I say, hey, I have if I have $10 today and I had $2 yesterday in my pocket, what day did I have more money? You'd obviously say, well, the day that you had $10, you had more money, right? Well, the other thing, let's say there's, let's say now today, let's say there's another question. Is 5 less than negative 3? And a lot of students get this confused because they know that 10 is more than 2 because 10 is a larger number. But when it comes to negatives, they still get confused and still thinking negative 5 is more than negative 2. Let me try to explain it. Think about it, if you have $10, that's money you have in your pocket, right? So negative $5 would be money that you owe, okay? So let's say today I owe Warren $5 for lunch. I borrowed $5 from Warren. However, yesterday, let's say I borrowed $3 from Chris. Now, for me to get that money, I have to pay those people back. So which day do I have less money? Today or yesterday? Yesterday, I only owed Chris $3. Today, I owe Warren $5. So which day do I have less money? And the answer is today. The reason why is it's going to take more of my money to pay Warren back than it would to pay Chris back. Does that make more sense? So since I owe more money, I owe negative $5, that means I have less. So that's why negative 5 is less than negative 3. Right? You have more, you have less money because you owe more. Does that make sense? So that's just a little quick little tip on determining which is less and which is more.